You are not stuck because you are not working hard enough. I need to say that first because I know what you have been telling yourself, that if you just did more, got up earlier, tried harder, wanted it more, it would finally work. I told myself that for years. Last week, I drove to Kentucky to pick up my 12-year-old for the summer. 8 hours in the car, and the whole drive there and the whole drive back, I was listening to teaching on poverty mindset because I am still working on this one myself. I am not standing here fixed. I am in it with you. And what I kept coming back to is that there are three specific things keeping ambitious women stuck. Not vague things, three real ones. And I made all three of them for years without knowing it. So let me walk you through them. Real quick, if you hear poverty mindset and think, I'm about to talk about money, I'm not. Not really. A poverty mindset is not being broke. Well, it's not just about being broke. It is having $200 in the account and still feeling like you cannot breathe. It is scarcity, and it shows up in your money, your relationships, your confidence, and whether you let anybody help you. Okay, mistake one. You are trying to change your life without changing who you are. This is the big one, and it took me the longest to see. When most of us want our life to change, we change what we are doing. New plan, new system, get up at 5, more hustle, and doing matters. I am not telling you to sit still, but here is what I do not understand. If you are taking action, will you still believe you are someone who struggles? Someone who never quite gets ahead? Someone who has to fight for everything? You are going to keep making decisions that keep you exactly there. You will talk yourself out of the thing right before it works. You will shrink when the opportunity actually shows up. Not because something is wrong with you, because what you do follows who you think you are. I was a janitor scrubbing toilets on third shift 7 years ago. And when things started changing for me, the plan was not the thing that changed first. I was. I had to become someone who believed she was allowed to have a different life before the different life even showed up. There was a thing I learned called be, do, have. You have to be the person first. Then you do the thing. Then you have the thing. Most of us have it backwards. We want to have it first, and then we will believe it. Ask yourself this one. Who would I have to be for this to already be normal to me? Mistake 2, you think your survival mode is your strength. This one might sting a little bit because it stung me too. And I am saying it with love because I have lived this for 6 years. A lot of us wear what we have been through like a badge of honor. I handle everything by myself. I have been through so much. I keep going no matter what. And that is real. That is resilience. That resilience is real. But here's what nobody told me. When you have spent years in fight or flight, juggling everything, holding it all together, never actually resting, your brain gets wired for one job. Do not lose what you have. That is it. Not build something, not take the risk, not dream. Just do not lose it. And that wiring makes your decisions for you. You pick the safe option over the smart one. You stay in things that are comfortable even though they are keeping you small. I wear my exhaustion like a medal. Look how much I can carry. Look how hard I work. And I thought was the strong part. What I did not see was that survival mode was also the reason I could not receive. I could not receive help, could not receive an opportunity. Somebody offered me something good and I would flinch, thinking that's a scam. Because when you are braced for the next hit, you cannot open your hands for something good at the same time. Survival mode is a signal. It is not a strategy. Mistake 3. You are waiting to feel ready. This one that cost me the most time. It sounds like this. I will start when things slow down. I will do it when I have more money. I will go for it when I feel confident. I will start when I lose weight. I understand it. I said all of those things. I still catch myself saying those things. But here's what I finally got. The waiting is the poverty mindset. That is not you being smart or careful. Underneath it is the belief that you are not worth choosing yet. Not yet until you have proof. But how are you going to have proof? Unless you start. Not until the timing is perfect. Not until somebody gives you permission. So you wait. And while you wait, the beliefs stay the same. The patterns stay the same. And another year goes by. My mom passed away at 60. And she spent a lot of her life saying someday, maybe. Someday she would get to go do the thing. She never got the someday. I am 39. If I get what she got, I have 20 years. My mom passed away of ALS. That is hereditary. Her dad passed away in his 60s from ALS. That is the thing driving me right now. Not fear exactly. Just the fact that forever is not something any of us actually get to have. You're not going to feel ready. Nobody feels ready. I sure didn't. You just go. And the ready shows up after. So those are the 3. Trying to change your life without changing who you are, thinking survival mode is strength, and waiting to feel ready. I am not on the other side of all of these. I am working on it. I'm working on all 3 of them, specifically number 3 right now. Some days I catch it, and some days I catch it 3 days later. That is fine, and that is the work. But I want to ask you what I had to sit with in the car. Where in your life are you settling because you believe there is not enough? Sit with that one before you scroll to the next thing. And if you are not sure which of these 3 is actually the one holding you, I made a quiz that tells you where you are right now and what to do about it. It takes 2 minutes. Link is in the description below. I will see you next Thursday. Subscribe if you found this useful. And let me know, which one are you working on this week? See you next week.